right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Toronto Thunderbirds. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now a first down throw, Moon. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
I hate being on offense first.
What they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
Oh, shit.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Lamar Miller. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
56 the mark, boy, 56. Hey, man. Watch the boot. 56 the mic. 56.
Now it's Miller running right. And this effort
Take you 3 wides free, sir.
They rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
All right. All right.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Kaepernick, they're going for it on 4th.
Give me that, man.
Traffic, and it's
Let me get that out you.
Picked off down near the 5. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone.
Night.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another
You ain't got to
shot
copy and
off.
paste. All you hit is the share.
And now the kick is away.
Hit the share arrow.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You gotta make sure I go to the right. What?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it.
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Sometimes the defense
When I hit the share, I hit group me and go to whatever group I want to add it to.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the right side here with Miller.
Man, this motherfucker grabbed me.
He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
That one good for 33 and a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
A first down carry now for Miller.
Bro, are they fucking holding?
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Getting the sense Charles are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up
They done helped his ass downfield.
It's a tough one right there.
He had
Right to the
3
the linebacker was freed up in order to stop
10-yard runs, like back to back to
I think
back.
quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick.
Give me the ball, dog. Stop playing with me.
Intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting,
Oh, my
negative or
goodness.
otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
99 speed.
On 2nd down, here's Moon. Looking deep for Hilton. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Oh my God, they don't want to let me.
Maybe a yard down. Give them maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Moon. That's complete to DK Metcalf. 40 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
He not lit up.
throw. Moon. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
Yeah, bazooka.
This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
What you mean? I had a hole over there.
They'll run it with Johnson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
My man didn't extend his arm, so
Where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25.
he kept him inside.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
They ain't let me straight, man.
Script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
Tatter, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's
What?
like paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Notice how I ran his defense.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And a throw there, going to be
About to throw a pick. That's what he's about to do. He better be lucky. I thought they was going to get an animation.
Those that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And now will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
That's good, man.
On 1st and 10, Moon. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Bro, why would he fumble right there? I'm not trying to throw the ball.
This where the ball comes free. It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Boy.
Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do.
I'm just trying to take the sack.
Looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
Man, look how they gonna make this man trip. That's a touchdown.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Mike by four. Let's go, team.
Out of the gun, it's Moon. Flush to his right. Complete. Had to pass
Come on.
3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
I ain't throw a bullet.
Talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. That's complete to a speedy wide.
See all that fucking audible in, like,
of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
changing the damn defensive assignments. Like why would it change the defensive
You're
assignment?
sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Kaepernick. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
They would not switch me to that dude, bro.
Timeout now, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Cowboys signal for their third.
This damn man, oh, he must have on like aggressive run block or something.
Seconds to go in this first half.
All that damn holding they be doing.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Kaepernick. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
I overran this shit.
Brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard
But Champ barely like,
it's a gain of 16.
what you doing?
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Lloyd talking to you. I mean, not Lloyd. Whatever that boy's name is.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case,
not in
were they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
How you know he could get it? How you gonna say he could get it? You don't have a meek? He not talking to you? He said in Pilf. Oh, shit.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Raymond. And he's going to have the first down yardage.
I don't know what they made me pick just now.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And able to get this one across the 45.
So I can't switch to that dude or jump with him?
Yards and a Cowboy first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being
You can do all the running you want. You're not getting in the end zone.
Make that play because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Run to your heart's
17
content.
yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
He's got this one complete to Perriman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. On 1st down, Raymond. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5
so boring,
at the
bro.
6. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah.
They'll keep it on the ground. Raymond. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play.
Ain't no way.
Remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. tight end here on the running play. And he'll take it.
Look how stupid this game is, bro.
For a Cowboy touchdown.
Come on, man. Kick your field goal. Let's go.
His first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Theone. And that'll make our score 14-7.
And I'm going to meet him in the hole. It's like he got... I don't have time, bro.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Theone. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt.
Who you said? Dan Marino.
This game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right?
Damn.
Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this
Why you want Dan Marino, bro?
The same thing,
he can't move.
The game offensively, put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They go to Johnson again. And he's going to lose yardage.
I wish my fullback wasn't dumb.
25. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what the difference a week makes. Last week,
wish he wasn't dumb.
pretty much wild.
Just run around the end and pick up the corner, bro.
But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And Ingram holds it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. On the NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter now in Lambeau. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Here's Moon. Complete to Hilton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Welcome back to Toronto, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
14-7.
Now Moon. Nowhere to turn here. And he's
ain't let me throw it, huh?
Back at about the 37-yard line. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
Another Texas start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
54, check, watch 54, watch 54. What we got? Check 3. Wide, get wide. That's good. Right there. 54.
From the gun, here's Moon. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Now look at
This
this.
nigga threw the... Why would you run?
Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
I guess, man.
12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
That ain't even where the ball, like... I ain't gonna say where the ball's supposed to go, but like, why is he running right there? Like he running a regular cross.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll keep it on the ground. Raymond. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. On third down, Raymond. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down.
Well, I'll be down, champ, baby.
Well, we kind of looked at each other
I'll
and
be
decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
I'll be down.
They'll run on first down. Miller, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Come on, I'm going to wait for you.
To throw,
oh, no, slow. No, sir.
He's taken down. Man, he got
definitely not that.
Charles, what could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Kaepernick.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
I'm trying to understand how that's not a safety. Can somebody help me out?
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once.
Man, both of that man's feet was in the end zone when I hit him.
To throw is Kaepernick. He's going to look deep.
Let me get that Archie.
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell.
Let me get that Archie.
Will set up shop
Let me get that Archie.
At the 42-yard line. The first down carry here for Johnson.
Man, this nigga keep tripping, bro. Jesus Christ. Why you keep tripping?
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to have to protect.
I'm surprised they ain't making him fumble right now.
Here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Really surprised.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Switch.
And they, in fact, will throw it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. The end result, 21 yards.
And that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they
We're running this one for Swamp.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is?
I'm trying to understand why the clock stopped.
With a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3,
and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
We hiked the ball.
On first down,
Man, they getting on my
he is
fucking nerves,
met
bro.
quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort.
He said as lineman.
Is coming.
I mean, linebackers.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll make it 3rd down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
On 3rd down, Moon. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Where Earl went?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Why the clock wasn't running?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw it out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On first down, Kaepernick. Now a desperation throw deep down, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Johnson. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the home team here, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.